Hi everybody, welcome back to my next movie review. Now, this movie is actually the sequel, one of the two sequels to the last movie review I just did. Of course, I don't have the third one because, like I mentioned in the last video, for some odd reason I can't manage to find it in the store. I'm going to probably have to go on Amazon.com and buy it. I'm sure they've got a copy of it somewhere. But it's, of course, Crocodile Dundee II. This movie is absolutely comical. You know, because it picks up where the last movie, Crocodile Dundee, left off pretty much. You know, of course, Paul Hogan and Linda Kozlowski reprised the roles as Sue and Mick. You know, and it's like it starts in New York City and then ends in the Northern Territory in Australia. You know, it's like the reverse of the last movie. Of course, you know, this movie is also pre-9/11, 2001. This was released 2 years after the last movie was released. This movie was released on May 19th, 1988. I've seen this in the theater too, and this movie is also pretty hilarious. I mean, granted, you don't actually see, you know, the Twin Towers in here, but you, like, on the cover, but you do actually see them, like, a couple of times. I mean, it's just, this movie is just a trip. I mean, it's really funny. It does involve, you know, them talking about, like, drug dealing, and you can also tell this is, you know, like, late 80s, you know, going on, like, early, like, 90s, but it's still pretty much, you know, late 80s, and you can tell, you know, that Mick Dundee is still having problems in New York City, you know, because he goes dynamite fishing. And, you know, I mean, this movie's, you know, all about, like, how they, you know, have to escape from a drug cartel because Sue's ex-husband, who was mentioned in the first movie, named Bob, you know, sent, you know, Sue some photos of a drug cartel's leader murdering some unknown person. And, you know, he gets killed, and everything. I mean, it's like, you know, and that's what starts the whole movie. And, you know, they end up, you know, they end up having to escape from the drug cartel by going and hiding out in, you know, mixed territory in Australia. And it's a really cute movie. It's funny. I mean, except for, like, the violent parts with, you know, like them shooting the guy and everything at the beginning. Well, anyway, and I do recommend, you know, getting this movie and watching it after you watch the first Crocodile Dundee, because, I mean, it'll make more sense and you'll not be like, huh? But anyway, hang on, I got one more movie review to do and we'll get going, alright? Hang on.